Alright guys, Austin Trout just defeats Luis Grajeda by 7th round, 8th round TKO. They stopped it. Grajeda's corner stopped it in between the rounds after the 7th round when they were sitting down going into the 8th. His corner, stopped it because he suggested that, he was hurt to the body by a punch, by actually a couple punches in the 7th round. So they was like, he's pretty much hurt to the body, and they're stopping it. So they stopped it in the, in between the rounds, in between the 7th going into the 8th. So Austin Trout wins a, 7th round TKO in California. And Austin Trout is now 20. I don't want to get your record wrong, Austin. I believe he's 28-2 with 15 knockouts, if I'm not mistaken. Or he might be 29-2 with 15 knockouts, something like that. But the point I'm trying to make is Austin Trout pretty much won the fight. The fight was, it was a good, decent fight. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It was a good, decent fight. It wasn't very, very exciting, but it was a good, decent fight. You guys cannot count out Austin Trout. Austin Trout is a world champion. He was a world champion. He is still a champ. Like I said, it wasn't a very, very exciting fight, but Austin Trout did what he had to do, man. For those who don't know, Austin Trout was in D.C. He was in Headbangers, sparring with, Lamont Peterson, all those guys down there. And for him, when he went down there, Barry Hunt and them, they wasn't trying to change anything because, it's pretty much too late for them to try to change Austin Trout at this point because Austin Trout is already like, 27, 28 fights in, so it's kind of hard for them to change him. But they was, for him to go in there, they was basically trying to, sharpen up his tools, trying to work on his defense a little more, trying to work on his defense, sharpen up the tools, and try to get his power up more and get him, his speed a little faster to what it is. So that's basically what Van Camp was, trying to do, man. Austin Trout looked good, man. He was obviously in good condition, man. Shouts out to Austin Trout, man. He got the win. But yeah, from the first round on, man, it was basically a jab fest, man. I mean, occasionally, they threw, right hands. Austin Trout countered, Grajeda with a right hand. I forgot what round it was in, but he countered him with a right when Grajeda tried to, did to his body. He countered with a right hand one time, but it was mainly a jab fest, to be honest with you guys, man. It was basically Trout just sitting there just stalking him and jabbing. And, some jabs landed, some jabs didn't, but I want to see more punch variety, more, technique. I mean, Austin Trout always had a good jab. His jab is always good. I just want to see, like, more feints, like feint with the jab, come with the looping right hand. Or, act like you go into the body and then come over the top with a right hand. Just more punch variety. That's all I really wanted to see was more punch variety. And, I don't know, man. I just want to see more punch variety. As opposed to, just, jabbing all night. But my man Austin got the win, man. Shouts out to you, Austin. Congratulations, man. I hope to see you back at, Headbangers again next year. Please come back to Headbangers, man. We'll be, glad to have you there, man. Shouts out to Austin. And, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to talk to you guys about the last round, man. Last round, Austin Trout hit Grajeda, I think, with a left or right to the body, I think, which hurt Grajeda, because once he hit him to the body, I think, I don't know if it was a left hook or a right hook, he hit him, and then Grajeda basically started backpedaling. He basically was on his bicycle, and Austin, he basically was, walking him down, and this fight was dedicated to Dan Goosen, for those who don't know. And Austin was basically, trying to get this guy out of there, and he got the guy out of there because obviously his corner stopped it because they felt as though he was hurt to the body. So it was basically a jab fest all night, man. Like I said, they threw a few, uppercuts, a few right hands here and there, but Austin Trout focused on the body a little more in this fight, and I think his power showed up, man. I think he put in that work at Headbangers, man. I think his power showed up in this fight when he hit him with the 2 body shots in the 7th round, and he got to stop it. So what's next for Austin Trout? What's next for Austin? A lot of people I don't know, man. I know a couple people talking about Austin Trout needs to get a rematch with Miguel Cotto. That makes no sense. He beat Miguel Cotto, so why does the winner need to do a rematch? That don't make any sense. I think the loser should want to do a rematch with the winner, not the other way around. That makes no sense. So what's next for Trout? That's a good question, man. I think I don't know. I just say take one more tune-up fight. I say take one more tune-up and then try to go for like a Andrade. Like, yeah, take one more tune-up fight and try to fight him or fight, you know, the winner of Andrade Charlo. I think that'd be a good fight for him. Cause I know he trained with the Charlos before. So you just take the winner of Charlo and Andrade, and I think that'd be a good matchup for Austin Trout. So y'all hit me up with any questions, comments, and let me know what you thought of the Trout Grajeda fight tonight. And holla at me, I'm out, alright? Peace.